Well, my friend Hermione already comes through 68, and I think she found out about it through church. And then she told my friend Lauren, and then my friend Lauren told me about it. And at first I wasn't very interested because, like, at that time I wasn't that close to God. But then once I started coming, I found out it was really amazing. And then ever since I've started coming, I love it so much. And I've learned that God's just an amazing person, and I love him so much.
The one thing I have to be thankful for is God helped when Gordon was really ill, and he looked after him and he has given him back to me. And I can't thank God and the people in the church enough for praying for him. We have a very close friend who 2 or 3 weeks ago he had to go in hospital because they thought he had got throat cancer. So every night I knelt down and gave a prayer asking God to look after him. And to God's graciousness, he has sent him home and he is free of cancer. And I can't thank God enough for that. And I can't thank the people of St. John's Church enough, because every time I have spoke to them on a Sunday, they have all said after we've done talking, I will pray for you, Kathleen. And I can't thank them enough for doing that as well.
How everyone doesn't judge you about what you believe in. Everyone just, well, they just think about you as your like brother and sister, really.
And one last question. If somebody was thinking about whether to come along to E68, what would you say?
I'd say, why don't you come along, because it's like really fun and you just make loads of new friends, and if you had any troubles, you could always just talk to God about it or talk to Ben.
I was very sort of sceptical about going to church. Came across St. John's a while ago now, because my daughter's got involved with the youth work there, and it was at a communion last year, and I went along to that, and I was in a pretty dark place myself. What struck me about St. John's was the fact that it wasn't the sort of normal, what I would perceive as a church. It wasn't sort of a stoic kind of like Bible bashing thing, which is a sort of common perception. The first couple of times I came away sort of more troubled, not with St. John's, but more troubled myself about my beliefs, and sort of immediately wanted to sort of try and learn more. So it sort of fed that for me, and I went away, I read scripture, I read a lot of the New Testament, and at that time St. John's was going through Matthew's Gospel, and when we were in church I didn't pick up the Bible and sit and read, I just sat and listened. And still do. I don't sort of pick up and pick my way through the passage, because I can do that any time on my own. But sort of listening to what Rick had to say, listening to what Ben had to say, listening to their sort of enthusiasm, and then just pick that apart and make it real. And that for me sort of helped me bring a little bit closer to this guy chooses. And for whatever reason, I've always struggled to get that relationship going. The God thing is always been there for me, but I struggle with getting this, channeling that through Jesus and getting that belief in Him to get closer to God. But that unravelled through coming to St. John's and just looking, how that relationship sort of worked in other people and moved other people. That was just great for me, and it's still something that is working. Well, it could be, I know it could be forever and a day, because there is no end to sort of exploring that relationship.